One thing has become very clear. A new workplace climate is emerging. So today, our Paula Tutman talked to experts about how this is changing office culture.
You know, when you move around office buildings, we're talking about, basically corporate America. The sense we're getting is this changes everything. Jacob is a forensics, litigation, and valuation expert at UHY in Sterling Heights. When it comes to talk of sexual harassment in the workplace, Jacob says he's heard it all.
I grew up with 5 older sisters who told me these stories all the time for as long as I can remember.
He also believes there are a lot of men on every rung of the corporate ladder shaking in their boots right now.
Probably, sadly, millions. And you know what? It's about time they shake in their boots about that.
UHY is one of the largest accounting networks in the world. Nationally, it has 660 employees.
Hi, ladies.
And Debbie Ritter has a connection with all of them as the company's chief human resources officer.
What might have been innocent yesterday is no longer innocent today. And that could be a little scary from an HR perspective. We have to then be very much on our toes to make sure that we're dealing with reality.
With 30 years of HR experience and an expert in sensitivity, diversity, and sexual harassment training for her company, she believes the swirling accusations, high-profile firings, and public shamings of sexual harassers is already changing America's workplaces.
It's big time changing the workplace. First of all, everyone's talking about it. So it's prominent in everyone's mind. And then everyone is very scrupulous about watching what everyone else is doing.
And she says that's a good thing.
I also hope that people aren't quiet about things. If you question something, say something.
Kate is a 20-something and says she has never felt harassed. She says it signals something important to her as a young woman starting her career.
I think just because the more that it's been in the media lately, I think people aren't as afraid to come forward and talk about it because it's something that a lot of people have experienced.
You know, one of the workers we talked to said something really interesting. He said, you know what, this is really, at the end of the day, going to be less about the past, less about what's happening now, and really more about what happens in workplaces in the future. Paula Tutman, Local 4.